So, welcome. And today we're going to chat about the blue moon that is coming and the Lionsgate portal. And what is it and what does that mean to you? And if we haven't met before, I'm Laurel E. Lyon. I am not an astrologist, but I sure do study the energy around feng shui, numerology, and I've seen it work in my life, and it's been so fascinating and so magical that I pay attention to some of the signs that come my way. And this year, the Lionsgate portal is what is opening right now. Whoops, there's something there. I should check out my my spirit guide for fly. And the blue moon. What is the blue moon? The blue moon is the second full moon in a month, and it doesn't happen all the time. I got married on a blue moon, and I was so unaware, and it was so obvious that there was things at play, behaviors of people, emotions, and so on. So we're gonna talk about that. Tomorrow is actually when the actual portal is open for the Lion's Gate, but it actually starts on July 28th. So let's talk about that. And any questions that you have, type them in. So the Lionsgate portal is the opening of a rare window between the spiritual and the physical worlds, and it starts taking place July 28th till about August 12th. So it's considered officially activated on the 8th. So as the Earth and the Sun and Sirius star align, they create an intense energy which alters our perspective on ourselves and the world. So that's why we can see emotions run high, and then combined with the other astrological alignments with new moon in Leo's majestic vibration this year, Lionsgate opening offers people born under the all zodiac signs an opportunity to manifest powerful positive changes. So it also has to do with what you're leaving behind and the opportunity to look at what's coming forward. So you know the blue moon, honestly, the blue moon has no astrological significance, but it's the behaviors that happen on a full moon are absolutely amplified in a blue moon. And each full moon of the month, which not every month has a full moon, is significant depending on astrologically what is lining up in the skies and the stars. So this blue moon occurs the second time in a calendar month in 2022. Every single month will have a full moon. So let's talk about the numerology involved. So August 8th, when the bold sun in Leo aligns to Sirius, which is known as the spiritual sun, it generates a high frequency that activates the Lionsgate portal. So it activates your third eye. And it's August 8th is considered an official activation day. So it's Sirius, the star Sirius rises during the middle of the summer, and its energy forces opportunities for dramatic new beginnings. So this whole last year has been quite an interesting time. And right now, as we move into August 8th, and the reason why I'm coming to you today is so that you can prepare for tomorrow and just be alerted. There'll be, I'm going to give you some suggestions for what to do for tomorrow to be aware. But it's the number 8 is the number of infinity. And in numerology, 8 is the number of abundance and power in abundance. So it also helps to support the intentions and manifestation in the material world. So there's a lot of power that resides in its ability for manifestation. So the presence of the Lion's Gate energy aligns with the heart center and embodies the traits of Leo, which are the lion, which are courage and strength and expression. So this portal that's sweeping all of humanity right now is about moving into the phase of unconditional love. And if you'll probably agree that the transition that everyone is going through, it's like, what's next? Well, truly, um, in order to have transformation, or for transformation to occur, there has to be uh, death, literally a death of life the way we knew it. And that may seem harsh, but if you think of it spiritually, it's releasing those old patterns, those old ways of being. And maybe it means old relationships. And so look at how it creates so many opportunities for you to for all of us to um, clear out the closet, the emotional closet, and to reinvent how our new relationships can be by releasing toxic old relationships and really stepping into the time and realizing that we have choice, stepping into consciously a time right now where we are compassionate and caring for ourselves and for others. So does that make sense? so for as we move into tomorrow, don't start any new projects. Really allow yourself some downtime, and set aside some special time to meditate. Simply allowing yourself to be in no pressure and a calmer place. Yeah, do your morning practice if you have a regular practice of yoga, and that's always a great thing to do. Drink extra water. The hydration in the physical body helps to move through toxins and create fluidity in the movement of the body, but also it's great hydration for the brain. And stay away from superficial people or activities or things that don't consume alcohol. Don't do things that alter your perspective. So because this energy is about transformation and what you're shifting into, so make it a day of good self-care, of extra hydration, nourishing and your body and your mind will respond to that. So kind of make it a day of ritual, which is really special too, being that it's a Sunday, a holy day. And think about what it is that you'd like to heal in your life, what you're purging from your life, and what you want to continue to develop and nurture in your life. Okay, so bring out your inner Leo. And if you're born in this time, even if you are a Leo, even more powerful for you. And allow this to be a really special time. So that blue moon energy, I got to tell you, if I'd have realized what was going on, I would have changed my wedding date because it was just so bizarre. People weren't themselves, and it was like a heightened awareness of we had an open bar. I would never do that again. It was like people were behaving in ways that they typically wouldn't. So, and if they were already kind of obnoxious, because I had some obnoxious friends back then, it was even more amplified. There was a lot of heightened emotions too, and kind of like jealousies coming out. So it wasn't the best time. It was ultra romantic for my husband and I, and that romantic feeling lasted for so very long that we really pondered and wondered, why was everybody acting so strange? so so when the blue moon falls in the second time in a calendar month, it is especially during a solar month. the sun passes through, and it's passing through this Leo moon. It signifies a respective zodiac phase. For the moon on the 22nd will exaggerate the Leo characteristics, a fire sign. So it can cause you to become more creative, more dramatic, and more passionate than usual. So be aware of that. And it magnifies the energy of, of what of the Leo moon, but also what your sign is. So just be alerted to that, okay? And be aware too that coming later on in the month, there's a Mercury retrograde coming. So it's this one is different though, because where we can have a lot of frustrating things happen, technology and that, in most retrogrades. This one coming up is actually a good one, and it's in that it's a time for you to reflect and um, just be aware that it's an interesting time. So that one's starting on August 19th. So I don't usually come in and talk about these, uh, the astrology and that, but it's really significant that there's so many things happening together. And our last year has been really amplified. But so really just check your emotions. When I was raising my girls, and it was back then I worked in a salon, and it was so obvious at times. The full moons were always when so much was going on in the salon. I would be extra busy, and it was like all the extra haircuts and hairdos because people were going out, 'cause, and I was having conversations with them, so I knew what was going on. And my girls grew up around that, and they'd say, wow. I remember one time driving through the city, and I think my daughter was only about 10 years old, and she says, "Must be a full moon, Mom. What's going on? Look how everyone's acting." And it's true. You can see the change in behavior. And because we actually chose to live outside of the city, we can, when we go into the city on in those different cycles, and we see, so many more people together, bigger population, you can see unusual behavior at times. So be aware of that. If you live in a high population, stay at home. I would always say to the girls, please don't go out to nightclubs tonight. It's full moon, or and because extra things would happen. Things, emotions were heightened, and the energy is heightened. So just be aware of that. Like I say, in this blue moon, take extra time for contemplation, for meditation, for your health, your self-care, extra hydration. Extra hydration always, calms the mind, calms the body. And it's good to have some movement practice always, and that movement further helps that hydration to get to the different parts of the body. So do some body movement. I think that's really good for you, anyways. And yeah, just take really good care of yourself. Okay, so watch for the blue moon. It won't be blue, the actual color. Oftentimes, it's actually more red. In times gone by, they called it a blue moon because it often would be discolored because of the the home fires burning, and the smoke would cloud the moon and make it look kind of bluish, but we tend to not have that these days. It's just from ancient times that they call it a blue moon. Maybe it might be more pink, more red tonight. I've got pictures from a few years ago where it was there was super orangey pink. So we'll see what comes tonight. All right. And have yourself an amazing rest of your day. Enjoy your blue moon, and be aware of the Lionsgate portal. I've got a fly buzzing around me. I'm going to have to go check that out. And Thanks very much for popping in with me. Have yourself a great day.